Now going to talk about how you can create color. There are several different ways. We've talked about how the different ways you can apply color pencil to paper. Now we're going to look at how you can create color. The first way is called flat tone. Okay? Flat tone, ladies and gentlemen, is your basic way of just adding color to paper. That's it. You guys do this all the time, whether you're using crowns or color pencils or marker. It's just basically one color, one area, that's it, flat tone, right? You're not mixing different colors at all. The other way is called the three colors or three color technique. For this one, you will need your light blue, you will need your yellow, and you will need your red. Okay? You will need your light blue, yellow, and red. So with your light blue, yellow, and red, what you're going to do is make yourself a series of little boxes. Now, some people swear that you should put the light color underneath and the dark color on top. Other people say dark color on top and, hold on, light color on the bottom, dark color on top, or dark color on the bottom and light color on top. I have actually used it both ways. I interchange it. I just know by intuition what I'm trying to do, where I need to go with the colors, okay? So what I want you to do, where it says light blue, I need you to make yourself three little boxes like this. Just make yourself a thing like that, okay? Where it says yellow, I need you to do the same thing. And then where the red is, you're going to do the same thing. All right? Now, what you're going to do on the red one, on the blue one on the top, is you're going to need your yellow and red for that one. So, overlap that red onto two of the blues, so you have red in between. And then do the yellow on top of the blue, and you have the yellow in between. All right? All right, so do you see how you have blue, then you have purple, then red, then your purple, then blue, and then green, then yellow, then green, right? So obviously on the yellow one, you're going to need blue and red. And on the yellow, you're going to overlap the two areas. Notice how the greens are just a little bit different when the blue is on top of the yellow. Do you see that? There's a slight difference, isn't there? Okay, you can see I scored the paper. Do you see that white line right there? I scored the paper, and we'll talk about that later. Okay, and then on this one, I'm going to put some red on top of the yellow. All right. Sometimes you have to add yellow back on top to really make those colors pop out. Sometimes you don't. It just depends. And then on the last one with the red, you're going to need your yellow and blue. So I'm going to put my blue down on top where it covers up some of the red. And then I'm going to put my yellow down so it covers up some of the red. And with these colors, if you've noticed, granted the orange might not be very strong because it doesn't show up very well on the screen up there, but it does on my paper, you have all your primary and secondary colors here, don't you? You have your red, your yellow and blue, which are your primaries, and then you have orange, green, and purple, which are your secondaries. So if you lost all of your other color pencils, could you just use these three to create everything you needed for your project? You could. It would be a creating blacks in your color pencil pieces. You want to make sure that you actually, if you can avoid it, using really black by itself, okay? The reason is black by itself, what does black do in science? What does black do in science? No, black absorbs light, does it? That's what you learn in science. Black absorbs light. And because it's absorbing light, how do we see color? It reflects light, right? So if you are seeing color by the reflection of light and all your light is being absorbed by this big black area that you might have in your art piece, are you losing the quality of color that you could possibly have in your art piece? Yes, that is exactly what happens. A lot of times black is overused and it dulls out the rest of your artwork, okay? So I'm going to show you 2 ways to create your dark areas. And one way we'll not use black at all, and another way we'll use black but in a different way so that it does not pull or dull out the rest of your colors. Okay? The first way is using your red, your dark blue, and your dark green, okay? Your red, your dark blue, and your dark green. And where's my dark blue? There it is. Okay? And what you do is you put down the red, and remember, am I pushing down super hard when I do it? No, but we can see a little line here where we can tell that I've scored the paper by writing down hard, maybe previously. And then I'm going to put my blue down. And then I'm going to put my green. Then I'm going to put some more red down. And then I'm going to put some more blue. And then I'm going to put my green down again. Okay? It's going to look really dark, and it might have like a green tint to it, a red tint to it, or blue, but does it give you the darkness that you need if you're doing an art piece? Yes, for those dark areas, like in between a couple apples, or if you have a stack of cookies and you have some dark areas because of the layers of the cookies, right? And so you don't have to use the true black. And to really even pop this even more to help it, sometimes what you can do after you put those darks and you've got it where you want, to help kind of blend them all together and to give a little bit of reflective light into it, take a lighter color like a yellow or a pink or even an orange and go on top of the whole thing, and you will notice that it kind of gives it a little reflective light to it, okay? So this way, because you're using color to create your dark area, you're not taking away from the color that's already there within your piece. The other way you can create black is by actually using black, but not by itself, okay? And in this case, what you're going to do is color, then you're going to do the black. So what you do is you put down your color. Again, you do light layers, right? We don't push down hard. We do soft layer after soft layer. We build up to what we need it to be. Then I'm going to put some black down. Can you see that red still seeping through on that black? Then I'm going to put some more red down. And then I'm going to put some more black. And maybe I do one more layer of red. I'm getting rid of the white of the paper, but at the same time, I've got my dark, but is that dark by itself? No, okay? So you could do yellow underneath your black, you could do blue underneath your black, you can do green underneath your black, but you're not using black completely by itself. So you don't have to worry about that black absorbing all the light, which keeps your other colors from looking very pop and bright and intense the way you want them, okay?